YouTube family. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You far too kind. For thy will be done on earth as in heavens. This is yours, not mine's. And I feel blessed. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Yeah. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Yeah. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Good morning, overcomers. We are blessed. Yeah. Say it with me. I am blessed. I am blessed. Look, it's non-believers that have more peace than you. No, we can't have that. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. We are blessed. We are blessed. We are blessed in the city and we blessed in the field. You are blessed. If you overcoming or have overcame something, you are blessed. Look, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that. I am blessed and you are blessed. All right. All right. Woo. All right. You get the hint. Today's video is how do we overcome ungratefulness? How do we overcome ungratefulness? What is it? What is ungratefulness? It is thanklessness. You give somebody a gift and they feel entitled. They don't even tell you thank you. Thanklessness. What else is it? It's fault finding. It's people that haven't even been up an hour and they already complaining. No, we are blessed over here. We are blessed. This is the home of overcoming and we are blessed. I'm sorry. See, you got to look for the good and you will find it. Now, what is this? Oblivious. Not acknowledging or not keeping up with the good that has happened in your life or what good people have done in your life. Carelessness. Not to defend these people. But a lot of people haven't even been taught to be grateful. They got selfish and self-centered parents and they raise selfish and self-centered children. Or self-absorbed, that drains others. And they lack empathy, ungratefulness. How do we overcome this? How do we overcome ungratefulness? First, you have to acknowledge that I'm taking things for granted. Yeah. You got to acknowledge that you might be taking things for granted. This is how you overcome ungratefulness. It's to renew your mind and heart. It's how you can overcome ungratefulness. You see, I had to grow up. Sometimes we take for granted the wilderness or being isolated. Yeah, because you got to get some people out your life. God won't bless you if you circled around a bunch of haters, if you let them dwell among you. I was in a relationship too long and I was being ungrateful to what God was doing in my life. So when we would break up, I was being too loyal to what was familiar and not being grateful for the unknown and the road ahead of me. So acknowledging and being grateful for the unknown is how you can overcome ungratefulness. And to compromise. Yeah. Compromising is how you can overcome ungratefulness. See, you have to take advice from a place of love. Just because it hurts does not mean it's not coming from a loving place. You know, challenge your biasness. Don't quit getting offended because it don't align with what you believe. Yeah, this is how you overcome ungratefulness, is by challenging your biases. Look, I'll give y'all a story. In Vegas, I was on a date going to a steakhouse called Ruth Chris. And if you ever been to Vegas, the panhandling is severe. And as I'm walking in, the guy was like, hey, can you donate? He had these books in his hand they call weeklies. And he was asking me to donate to his cause. And so I didn't even take one of his books. I just gave him $5. And he was like, man, you got a nice wad of money. Can you give me a few more dollars? And I'm like, what? I snatched the money out of his hand. Yeah, real quick. And when I walked into the restaurant, everybody gave me the Macaulay Culkin face. The two hands, how could he? And I'm just like, oh, dang. They was on me, right? The girl I'm with was like, come on now. Really? And I'm like, yeah, he being ungrateful. So as I'm sitting there, I thought about it. And then I went back out there and I handed the guy the $5 back. I explained to him, I felt he was being ungrateful. He apologized. And I handed him the $5 back. When I went back into Ruth Chris, the people gave me a round of applause. I lost it. I'm like, really? But none of y'all get up and give the man any donations. Yeah, y'all felt that bad about him and looked down on me, but then none of y'all get up and donate to his cause. Yeah. So the real reason I gave the man the money back is because the Most High is kind to the ungrateful and wicked. So this is how you overcome ungratefulness, is by upholding your values and not being pressured. So, yeah, another way to overcome ungratefulness is not be like the butler. Now, what do I mean by that? In the story of Joseph, when he was in jail, he was in there with a butler. And the butler had a dream that Joseph interpreted. And he told the butler that he'd be restored to the king's services. And all he asked was to remember me in front of the king. And what did the butler do? Forget about him. So don't be like the butler. Always remember and reach back to those who helped you in a time of need. This is how you overcome ungratefulness. You see, a grateful dog is better than an ungrateful man. Yeah. Look, you can be a woman who cooks for a man and he still don't appreciate you. Yeah, you can be a man who bring home the groceries, provide what you can, and she still disrespect you. Nah. And you can give a dog a biscuit, and next thing you know, he patrolling and protecting the home from strangers, mailmen, cats, rodents. Yeah. Always remember and keep receipts for who do good for you. Overcomers. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and not forget all his benefits. See, you don't want to be a person who cried because he couldn't get no new shoes, or envious of another person's shoes, until you see a man with no feet. No, don't be that. Be grateful for what you do have, and he will provide more. High five. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.